story to tell.
A very capable MBT, but only a single prototype was built. We are talking about the Vickers Mk.7 main battle tank, a further development of the earlier Vickers Mk.4 Valiant main battle tank. In fact, it was a combination of the German Leopard 2 hull with the Vickers Mk.4 turret. It was actively offered for sale to potential export customers, however no orders have been received either. Despite the gradual decline of the Soviet Union in the 1980s, the significant quantitative advantages that the Warsaw Pact had in tank terms had led to a serious rethinking in NATO as to how to increase the survivability and fightability of their own tanks. Vickers Mk.7 was born in the late 1980s to replace the Challenger 1 MBT. The Vickers Mk.7 consisted of a third-generation Vickers Valiant turret mounted on a Krauss Maffei-supplied chassis that in the prototype is essentially that of the Leopard 2 MBT. The tank had a Marconi digital fire control system, an SFIM panoramic sight and a Philips second-gen thermal imager. The Mk.7 has three features that reduces the likelihood of its detection by night sights and other heat-sensing devices. These are its coat of infrared reflective paint, the mixing of the hot exhaust gases with the cooling air before discharge, and a new design of thermal sleeve. The Vickers Mk.7 followed a conventional tank layout, with the driver in the front of the hull, the turret roughly centrally, and the engine in the back. The hull was identical to that of the Leopard 2. The turret was large and rectangular with vertical sides, and an angled front made from flat panels. The gun, located centrally on the front of the turret. The tank has a weight of 54.6 tons, a length of 10.95 meters, a width of 3.42 meters, and a height of 2.54 meters. The tank is armed with an L11 plus 120mm rifled gun. It fires the same ammunition, developed for the Challenger 1 main battle tank. For export customers it was offered with a choice of three guns, the same British L11 plus 120mm rifled gun, German Rheinmetall 120mm smoothbore gun, and French Dot 120mm smoothbore gun. All of these guns are loaded manually. Secondary armament consists of two 7.62mm machine guns. One of them is mounted coaxially with the main gun, another is mounted on the turret roof. This main battle tank was fitted with a digital fire control system and gun control system. Both of these systems were revolutionary at that time. The power was provided by the German MTU MB873 3K501 12-cylinder 4-stroke turbocharged diesel engine delivering 1,500 horsepower. The top speed was 72 km per hour. In the event of a failure of the automatic gear, the transmission could be used in manual mode with a single forward and reverse gear. The Vickers Mk.7 was not adopted by the British Army. Eventually the British Army went for a Challenger 2. It also received no production orders from other countries. Only one Vickers Mk.7 has been built.